Hey fellow crypto enthusiast, welcome to today's quick trend analysis. Let's jump right into it. Looking at the hourly time frame for Ethereum, the price rapidly went down with around 6.0% in the last 24 hours, with a current price of 124. We can see that the sellers are taking over because the volume was high, showing that this move was strong. Jumping to the exponential moving average, or short EMA, it is calculated similarly to the simple moving average, but places a greater weight and significance on the most recent data points. This means that the EMA moves quicker to the current direction of the price and could signal faster a trend change. The ribbon we are showing is composed of 8 different EMAs that together show more accurate the trend. If we now look at the current hourly exponential moving averages, the price at the moment is situated below the hourly ribbon, which is habitually bearish, and the ribbon can act as a resistance, so you should keep an eye on if the price will break it or bounce of it. The current price to watch is around 132. The ribbon is spread out, so the resistance should be strong. Moving to the Relative Strength Index, or short RSI, it is a momentum indicator that measures the internal strength of the price moves. The RSI is a bounded indicator and moves between 0 and 100. Typically when the RSI is above 70, the price is considered overbought and a pullback or consolidation could be expected. On the other hand, if the RSI is below 30, the price is assumed oversold. Now looking at the current hourly relative strength index, currently, the hourly RSI of 32 can be found in the lower region, meaning that the price is being more or less oversold and we can expect a comeback or for the price at least to remain stable for some time. Next, looking at the divergences, bearish or negative divergence, and bullish or positive divergence, are the two types of divergences. When the price is making a higher high, while at the same time the indicator is making a lower high, it's called a bearish divergence. This is an indicator that the buyers are exhausted and that you can expect a change in the trend. The same logic applies to the bullish divergence, where the price makes a lower low, but the indicator is making a higher low, signifying that the sellers are exhausted. When we now look out for divergence in the hourly time frame, there was a bullish divergence, but the price went to the downside, which was actually not expected. Moving to the moving average convergence divergence, or short MACD, it uses two moving averages, usually the 12-period and the 26-period moving average subtracted from each other to create a single line, the MACD line. Another line is used as a signal line, which is usually the 9-period EMA. You should watch for crossing between these two lines for a trend change, respectively a trigger for buy and sell signals. There is also a histogram often to the MACD indicator, which shows the strength of the trend. Now looking at the current hourly MACD, seeing as the MACD line is above the signal line, meaning that the trend is currently on the up. The MACD histogram shows that the momentum is currently strong and it could be expected the price to go further to the upside. Moving to the 3-hourly exponential moving averages, the current price is below the 3-hourly ribbon, which is generally bearish, and the ribbon could play as a resistance, so it is to watch if the price will bounce off it or break it. The current price to watch is around 139. The resistance should be relatively strong, seeing as the ribbon is spread out. However, as the price is far below the ribbon and shifted very quickly, we can expect a pullback or for the price to remain stable for some time before moving downwards. Looking at the 3-hourly relative strength index, the current 3-hourly RSI of 25 is in the lower region, which means that the price is oversold and a rebound or some kind of consolidation is possible. Looking at the 3-hourly MACD, the MACD line is below the signal line, which shows that the current trend is on the downside. But it's expected for the price to remain the same for some time because the MACD histogram shows that the momentum at the moment is shifting upwards. You should wait and see if the MACD line will cross the signal line, which will be bullish. Looking at the daily exponential moving averages, the current price is below the daily ribbon, which is generally bearish, and the ribbon could play as a resistance, so it is to watch if the price will bounce off it or break it. The current price to watch is around 159. The resistance should be considered because the ribbon is more or less spread out. Looking at the daily relative strength index, currently, the daily RSI of 24 can be found in the lower region, meaning that the price is being more or less oversold and we can expect a comeback or for the price at least to remain stable for some time. Jumping to the daily MACD, the MACD line is below the signal line, which shows that the current trend is on the downside. The MACD histogram shows that the momentum is currently strong and it could be expected the price to go further to the downside. In general, the larger time frames have a greater impact on the price, so please remember that when we display different time frames with different indicators. And also the shorter time frames are only representative for the short-term trading. Thanks for watching, and keep in mind that you should make your own investment decisions as cryptocurrency trading is very risky, and these daily videos are only an overview of trends and are a purely technical analysis without considering the fundamentals. See you next time.